Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Nathri, and I seriously hope that we don't have any microphone issues in this recording session, but yeah, anyway, welcome back to the Broken Script. Technically, this would be episode 10, but technically this is episode 9. What you saw before was just, like, episode 8.5, just some highlights, but yeah, welcome back to the Broken Script, episode 10, technically, so, in this episode, I want to get some work done on the wall over here because it's gonna be a pretty large project to finish this wall. I, at the very least, want to get it tall enough so that they can't jump over it. Like 5 blocks tall, maybe 6 or 7 blocks tall, which is gonna take quite a bit of cobblestone. And I also want to finally set up a cow farm or some kind of animal farm. That way I'm not relying on bread all the time because while it's sustainable, it's not very good for regenerating health as fast as I could. And I also want to finally get our first mending book here, and I also want to get enough levels to enchant something with a level 30 enchant. So in this episode, we're probably going to be making, let's see, we're going to be probably focusing on the cow farm first, so we're going to need to set up something somewhere to ensure that they don't get murdered by, say, void mists or anything else. And we also need to set up a fence, so let's go work on that. Alright. And in case you're wondering where the dog and the parrot went, I moved them into the big house here because I was kind of starting to get worried that something was going to happen to them, especially when that lightning bolt hit the hit nearby the house. So yeah, all right. So we're gonna probably put it over here. Oh, he has despawned. Nice. Don't deal with that anymore. At least for now. Something is not quite lined up here. I think it's this. Alright, is that all? That's all lined up, okay. So now, let's get a bunch of cows in here. We're gonna need some wheat from over here. What even is that MS anymore? The spikes are crazy. Alright, we got some wheat, and there should be some cows right over here. I also would like a sheep farm, because that way we can actually, you know, make some beds, because I also went to the nether. I might have shown it in the highlights, if I didn't end up showing it in the highlights. I did make a nether portal over in that thing over there, and it's a pretty interesting spawn. I think it's like one of the forests. And with some beds, we can do like some nether mining for netherite. And I mean, I don't even know what the point of netherite would be in this mod, because I don't think armor really protects against these creatures. Alright, we got 2 cows and 1 sheep. Not sure where the other one went. It might have gotten murdered by a void mist at some point. Oh, And conveniently, there is a second sheep over here. So there we go. So there we go. And can we get a chicken in there? Nope. Dead. Should we separate the sheep and the cows? Probably should, but... yeah, for now we'll leave them in an open spot. So let's go skip the night now, and... see if we can work on getting enough emeralds for our first mending book. And so that means our render distance is going to be stuck at 2 for a second. And it's 2 emeralds, okay. No, I can't have a mending book yet. You're showing it to me right in front of my face. I'm gonna take it from you. Oh yeah, and we also got this book that appeared, I believe, while I was mining. That might be right, or I don't know what I was doing exactly, but I got this book randomly. And I think there's hexadecimal in here. I'm gonna actually load that into a translator real fast. So I used I used a decoder, and so apparently this is actually ASCII, and this translates to a bunch of binary numbers, which then actually translates back to the same exact ASCII. So unless there's something more I can do with that, then it might just be like a circular translation funny. So yeah, so there might not be much with this unless there's more to it to actually decoding that. Let's have 25 steak in this smoker here. That's nice. Right, let's go see if the animals over here are ready to breed again. And then I'm probably gonna go underground and gather some cobblestone for the wall. These guys are not ready yet. Okay, so... we're just gonna go underground then, get some cobblestone. We're gonna need quite a bit. I think I already have a fair amount of cobblestone in the chest in here, so I might not need that much. I am lacking on cobblestone, so... we will just go mining then. Definitely not going into a cave, I am going into just a strip mine. Make some new torches with this charcoal. Alright, I will see you guys very shortly. Did I really just... yep, I did. I dug into the same strip mine tunnel from way over there that leads to my deep slate mine. That's kind of funny. I feel like I'm starting to understand why this mod is called the Broken Script. As I've been mining, I've been thinking about it. We've been seeing these weird structures appear at random. Oh. What is this? Oh no, it's just a mine shaft? No, it's not a mine shaft. It just looked like one. I don't know how I feel about exploring caves anymore. Especially considering we have that freak, you know, just wandering around. We're just gonna take this coal vein and get out of here. Oh, what's this? We got another cave. Doesn't seem like much to this cave, though. Not a second part up there. Interesting. I think we have a decent amount of cobblestone for the first run through. I might be able to make the walls tall enough. We'll see. Let's head back now. Alright, let's see what we can do here with this wall. We might be able to make it tall enough once again to make it so that they can't jump over. But we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to go around all the way. But the general idea is just to kind of separate that side from this side here. Oh. Is that a new one of those portals? It's like over there or something. I think so. Because it also doesn't have those weird purple blocks coming out of the bottom. Interesting. Alright, so the wall has been expanded upward a little bit. It's looking a little taller now. I don't think... there might be some places where they can get over it now. However, I think most spots, they can't actually get over it now, so... we'll have to see. Oh, there goes that torch. And I just wanted to... make this a little taller there. There we go. Right. So now that that is done, our next step should be... well, first, let's go beat these guys again. And we're also gonna check out that thing over there, because it looks like that might be something completely new. And then I'm gonna clean up my inventory, because it's an absolute mess right now. That's not good. Why is my moon fractured? Why is my moon in pieces? That is a crazy shot. That is the thumbnail right there. So what should I be expecting this night, then? Something crazy? I think I figured out why it's lagging so badly. Yeah, so that's obviously not good. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with this. I'm sure it probably was happening before I updated to the newest version of the broken script, and it just never did that. Or maybe it has been doing that for the past couple of nights, and it was just subtle enough that I didn't notice that. But, oh. Really? A blank sign. Okay. Look, we have 3 of these things now. 3 of them. What even is the point? So I guess this night, we should probably spend outside, because this is the first time we have seen a fractured moon. So we're gonna actually use the tower for once. And use it to actually look around. Because I get the feeling that we're gonna be seeing some things tonight. Not seeing anything extraordinary out here yet. Oh! Okay, on cue, I get teleported into the sky. I have slow falling, so... doesn't mean anything. Really, right as I start talking, something happens. And the whole time where I'm silent, nothing happens. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, I see a redstone torch right there. It's like just under that tree there, right by the Enderman. So either something spawned over there, or probably a void mist. Because it seems like they decide to come out of those holes as well. It seems to be commonly those guys. Oh yeah, and in case I didn't end up showing it on the highlights at the beginning of the video, somewhere over there, I think? Or over by the first base that we made, there is a whole missing chunk. Sort of like how in the clan world, the secret world that's hidden in the files, there was that missing chunk right by the clan base. So, it seems like whatever infiltrated their world has fully infiltrated ours now. And I'm not seeing anything new. In the sky, at least. I'm definitely looking at the sky. Is that cross new? I honestly don't know if that cross is new right there. The big one there. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come off of here. And we're gonna go over to the dark place and see if we can get any new structures to spawn. Because I really want to see new stuff in here. Alright. Yeah, that is definitely one of those portals. So... what's been going on out here? Oh, there's a sign right there. Is that something... where'd it go? No, I'm pretty sure I found that before in the previous recording. That is nothing new. This oh! Hi, far away. I literally saw him spawn. That was kinda cool. He just appeared right in front of my face. Alright, one thing we're gonna do, actually, is get rid of all the light here. Because I'm pretty sure that they only spawn in dark areas. So we're gonna actually get rid of this, and we're also gonna get rid of the redstone torches here. Okay, the void holes. Take all those redstone torches. And it appears that this night is about to end. There's also a spider jockey over there. Kind of uneventful. I'm not going to lie. We had a single far away. And that, obviously. And we also got thrown into the air. We had that event happen again. I still want to know if there's more stuff in the null torture dimension. 'Cause I definitely feel like there's more to... I definitely feel like there's more to it. So maybe sometime in this episode we'll return to that dimension. We also need to explore the nether a little bit more. Alright, so now that that night is ended, I have to kinda question now, like, what's gonna happen in the next night? Oh? A chest. 10 diamonds. I guess our reputation is still good. Wow, we have, like, enough to almost make a full set of diamond armor. We might as well just take all the diamonds down in the mines now. We just need one more to finish a full diamond set. I'm actually gonna go over there and show you guys the missing chunk error. Way over in this direction. Oh, there is a hello block. Oh, we can also see our old base from here. I turned up my render distance when I went up there, just to see more. And we actually see our old base from here, which I actually think that's really cool. So I'm gonna keep my render distance up. Because we know it definitely is not gonna stay that way all the time. Wait, I think I see it. That might be it right there. Yes, it is. Here's our missing chunk. So... so it's actually not too far from that dirt, a pillar. So we're gonna mark each corner with a torch. I really have to wonder what caused this. Because obviously, this is not a normal occurrence. Obviously, something very extraordinary has caused this chunk to just kinda disappear. It may even be Integrity himself. Whatever that entity is. So yeah, there's that. We're gonna... It's not even that far from the base, in fact. Yeah, the tower is basically straight... It's straight east from our tower here. Which is kinda crazy. Who knows how long this was there? Like, for all we know, that could have been there when we were actually living here. Like, when this was our main base. Like, this could have been here from the beginning. Kind of unnerving to think about. How something like that can just exist in your world for so long. Untampered. I also have to wonder, so... I know that when you say Null's name in chat, he will have a temper tantrum. But what happens if you have a high reputation? Like supposedly there's a reputation system. So what if you say his name when you have a high reputation, as indicated by the 10 diamonds? Will he still kill you? Because if not, then maybe we could actually, like, speak to him a little more. I'm not gonna try it, though, just in case, because I'm at 12 levels. I'd rather keep those levels. Oh, what? Wait, it just changed to night very suddenly. And the moon looks a little different. I will say that. It looks just a little bit different. Yeah, very different. Alright. So there's that. It's like becoming some kind of a dark mass. But yeah, there is definitely something very sinister with the moon right now. What day are we even on? Day 11. Wow. I guess they fixed the day counter being reset occasionally. So, like, what would happen if I tried to sleep through this night? What would happen? Okay, we have yet another strange occurrence in our main base. I'm very glad that I moved everybody from their spot. Oh, now it's raining. I won't be able to tell where the moon is anymore. Great. Right, we have skipped that night. And I'm just waiting for something to happen with the sun. Even though I don't think you can make it so that the sun randomly changes texture, but knowing how this mod behaves, I would not be shocked if it could do that. And I'm not even sure what I'm doing on the roof of my house here. How are my pets doing in here as well? You're still here. Everything's still, like, like, is everything still intact in here? Looks like it. Yeah. Hasn't touched this house yet. Knock on wood, please. Okay. Hi. Did that actually damage you? Kinda like it actually damaged the dog. That was weird. So why did Null just randomly decide to destroy my eardrums there? Was it because I took his chest? Does that count as, like, lowering the reputation? Because if so, that'd be kinda... Why would you place the chest in the middle of my house then, man? Alright, so... I'm not really sure what to do next. I guess the next thing we do is just continue to wait out the day and finally, see what this moon decides to do. Oh, good luck. And it just turned to nighttime. What's the moon gonna look like? It's gone. The moon is gone. Okay. Oh, nope, the moon is just directly above my head. Man, it really likes turning it to night, doesn't it? And it looks like something is coming out of it. I wonder what would happen if I went to the missing chunk at night. Should I go see that? I'm gonna go... Wait, I just had another idea. What if I took one of the discs that we've been getting, play it in the jukebox in that thing, while it's nighttime? I haven't tried that yet, and I'm probably not gonna be able to do it this night, just because the moon's already... I mean, can I even call it the moon anymore? I don't know if that is the moon anymore. In a very spontaneous idea, I have decided to go take a trip to the village in this direction, and see if we can trade with any of the villagers over there to get some extra emeralds. And that'll also be another way of waiting out this day. I'm very curious to see what happens the next night, because I get the feeling we're gonna see some crazy stuff next night. Because something is coming out of the moon. Or what's left of it, anyway. A dark mass. Alright, so here we are, anyway, at the village. See what's going on here. Kinda dead. I mean, I did take 2 of the villagers, but shouldn't there be more? So here's a priest. 32 rotten flesh. 32 rotten flesh, okay. Is there any wheat villagers anywhere? Because there's a lot of wheat there. Any farmers? I might have taken the only farmer here. Maybe? It's kinda dead. Can you see me? No, I can't. I mean, I can see you in a tab list, but not in the game. Am I supposed to be seeing something? Is there something in the sky? And, like, who said that? Because it wasn't null. So who said that? Oh yeah, and another thing I think we figured out in the previous episode was... if you say circuit in chat, null will respond with "it was all his fault." Which implies a bit, you know? It implies a little bit. And then, we also had that other weird entity appear. I think it was called, like, Wire 4 or something? It was like this weird, distorted Steve. And I think it was when I went into the caves in the last episode, and I went into that ravine again, and then Circuit was, like, up in the ceiling, just messing around. So when I tried to leave, then he dropped down, and right before he got me, he turned into Wire 4. And then, just like that, the Wire 4 just kinda insta-killed me. So, I don't really know what that was. I think... I think it might have been one of the guys in the clan base. Because that name sounds familiar. Anyway, I think I'm gonna actually check out the plains over in this direction. See if there's anything of interest over here. And once it's sundown, I will return to our place. We'll take one of those discs and put it in the jukebox in the clan base and see if that does anything. I doubt anything will happen, but at this point you gotta try everything. What's that? Is that just like a weird mountain that's just generated over there? Looks like it. That looks cool over there. Look at that. Kind of reminds me of old Minecraft generation. Wonder if world generation mods work with this mod now. I remember reading before that world generation mods supposedly break how the events work. I wonder if they work now in these updated versions. But yeah, look at that. That looks really cool. Could actually make a base here. I imagine just like making like a house like right here or something. Get a nice open acacia biome all around. Mangroves over there. I actually like this spot. I'm gonna actually mark it with some torches. Maybe we'll come back at a later point. Oh. Okay. So, in the previous episode, I had that happen a couple of times. It's like a fake blue screen. Not sure what it does or what it means, but it kind of spooked me the first time. Seems like it likes to do it. It's just random times, just to startle you. It's like a little vibe check. See if you're still paying attention. Okay, but the sun is about to go down, which means who knows what's about to happen. Oh. No. Okay, is that like a foreboding message or something? That something very bad's about to happen this night? Who knows? But we gotta make it back to our base quickly, because I can already see something weird coming up over the horizon there. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting night, I feel. It's gonna be a very interesting night. Especially over the water. Alright. What's it gonna look like? I don't see anything. Why is that almost creepier than if there was something? The moon is gone. Everything's gone. I mean, there's like a little sliver or something there. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess we're gonna skip the night. Actually, no, we need to see what happens if I play the disc in the jukebox. Look at that. Do you see that? It's like a weird phantom square that blocks out the clouds. over there where that weird missing spot is. I don't know what it is. It's very strange behavior over there, and that's also where the villagers were kind of going before. But I'm also thinking that the reason why the villagers were kind of being very uncooperative might have been something to do with the time of day. They might have been trying to do, like, a meeting, but since there was nowhere to do a meeting, they were just kind of wandering around, not knowing what to do. Alright, just up here. Oh. Why? What happened here? What happened here? Why did it seem like something exploded here? Like, I almost feel like something exploded right here. That's very strange. Alright. Play this at night. Let's see what happens. Oh, how fitting. How very fitting for you to do that. Now I can't see anything. I'm staying up here. Seems nothing happened. Now what if I play the other disc? Yeah. Nothing happens. So, probably not something that works. Oh no. Oh no, did something just spawn? This is not a good time for an entity to spawn, because I can't see anything. We're gonna get on the other side of the wall. We're finally gonna see if this thing works. We're gonna go way over here as well. Gonna assume that I can't sleep. Let's go... try. Yeah, it's just not gonna do anything. Got it. Did we have any error appear? No. Did not have an error appear on my desktop, so... What happened? It just prevents me to sleep without showing any error. It's getting lighter. So once daytime comes, I'm gonna assume that it was a silhouette that spawned. And once it becomes daytime, we won't have to deal with that. Is that a baby sheep that just spawned there? Interesting. Where did you guys come from? I swear these animals weren't here before. Let's see if there's anything new over in this side of the plains now. Either that or we're gonna run into something very horrific. Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing up the And you're kidding, an ether portal. Wow. I haven't tried to make one of those in a long time. even the entities were like, how do I make this portal? That's kind of funny. Why are you looking at me? Kind of like that cow was looking at me from all that distance away. Probably not, though. Right, so no new structures over here besides, well, that. That's obviously a new structure, so what does that Aether portal even mean, then? For the lore of this mod. One of the clan members tried to make an Aether portal. That's kind of funny. Haven't we all? So, we didn't have a moon in the last night, so... What's gonna happen in the next night, then? Noel left the game? What? Wait, no, he's still here. Okay, he's trying to, like, fake out a disconnect message. But, like, why? What would make Noel leave the game? Guys, we did it. The curse is over. Noel left the game. We beat the broken script, everybody. I do have to wonder if Noel leaving the game is, like, actually, like, if he's actually not meant to appear in the tab list. Like, is that actually a real thing, or is he really just trying to fake out, like a disconnect? I mean, like, a part of me doesn't really want him to go, because, I mean, he's been just giving me diamonds. And all he really does negative is just kind of do some jump scares. That's not a bad trade, honestly. What if I throw an egg into the portal? Aw, it just goes right through. I really wanted a chicken to, like, be in that realm. That'd be cool. Because then whenever I decide to enter that realm again, it'll kind of surprise me. Also, why has that not caused the purple blocks? Like, that one's just floating. Is there a reason for that? The sun is going down once more. I was gonna go breed the animals, but... it, seems like... something is coming up there. Something is definitely... Something bad is rising. I'm gonna actually put some wheat in this chest, that way it's easy access. Oh my... Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, something very bad is happening. Something very bad is happening. Oh, we have a water column over my house again. Man, what is it with this house? Why does it love to mess with this house? Man, look at that. Just... What even is it? What even is that thing? It's something huge. This is starting to border on, like, cosmic horror. Or something. Because that is just... huge. A monster the size of the moon. I mean, I've played Dead Space 3. The next thing I want to do is I want to actually go to that missing chunk at night. This might be a very risky operation, considering that we could have things spawn in dark places, but anything for science. It should be just over here. Yes, here it is. Okay. Almost at the peak of midnight. We have arrived. We just got a null book right as we got close to it. It's the same code. Interesting. Really don't want to fall in there. Part of me almost wants to do the same thing that the other guys did and dig down into it. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Not with a silhouette on the loose. Certainly not. Wow, we got a bunch of void mists right here. Watch out, guys. Be careful. Although you guys are kind of trapped in a cage. Because of me. Hi, far away. I do not feel like getting jump scared by you right now. My hunger just got destroyed. Good thing I have steak. The heck is this? What an interesting contraption that you've made here, Noel. Or whoever. And... excuse me? Ah, there you are. Okay, we need to vacate the premises, because there's still something behind us. And you're gonna be barreling towards us. Oh! There is a faraway under the clan base. That's kind of funny. I mean, I kind of figured that stuff was gonna happen like crazy during this night. I mean, look at that moon. Clearly, we are very cooked. We are cooked. We're gonna head over to this island over here. We should be safe for the night on this island, because I don't think the silhouettes can swim. If they can, maybe they'll do the same thing as the Void Mists, where they'll make a cobblestone bridge. That'll probably be what happens. What will you do in the water? You will just kind of swim. Okay. Most likely by the time you... oh, he actually is kind of fast in the water. Interesting. Okay. But not as fast as it is just on the ground, so... oh. Oh, we're being sandwiched. We are being sandwiched right now. Where was it? I don't see it over there. Oh yeah, and in the last episode, we went in this direction, because I wanted to explore a little bit more. And we had a few interesting things happen, like more of the blue screen event, and we had a weird black rectangle that looked similar to the silhouette start chasing us. Speaking of silhouette, you should start to despawn any second now. Come on. In any second now. Probably shouldn't just be blindly backing into whatever this is. But I don't think anything spawned over here. Alright, now you should be gone as a void mist over there. And over there. These must be the same ones from before. Oh, I think something just got cooked over here. Yeah. How sad. Alright, clearly that wasn't the void mist that just did damage to me. He's way over there. And something else has died over there. Is there also a void mist over here? What did just die over here? Oh, it was an ocelot with chicken. Okay. Thanks for the free food. I actually want to go back over here and see if there's any structures that we missed, and I would also like to show you the structures that did appear over here. Oh, yeah, see, there's one of the structures here. Another one of those weird netherrack rings. Or, not really ring, but I'm not really sure what else to call it. I know it's called something, but I can't quite put my finger on what those things are called. And there's a cross over there. And there was more stuff over there. Including one of those redstone contraptions that we just saw back over there. Now that I'm kind of recalling it. So yeah, this is basically just that area that has a bunch of structures over there now. It's a pretty nice place over there, actually. And I did see some coal over here, so I'm gonna go spend some time mining that up. So, I'm just gonna get these guys out of the way. I'm gonna go next to them and, execute the jump scare. That way they're not just lingering there. Come on. Yeah, I'll be right back. And then there's you underneath the base here. Come on. Come get some. I know there was one over here somewhere. Pretty sure, anyway. Yep, there's one. Come on. Oh, sign. Follow the noise. I don't hear any noise. Alright, we have returned to... Oh. Okay, got it. Null's just in our base now. Okay. Hi. I thought she left the... Okay. Now he's just gone, and I swear I just saw something up there. Okay, some weirdness is happening. I swear I saw something over here. You know what that reminded me? That null back there reminded me of those ones in the null torture dimension. Which is interesting. Why would one of those be here? Is our world gonna start getting, like, infected? Wonder if that's what the missing chunks mean. Whatever. The sun is going down soon, so I should probably... I'm gonna clean up my inventory. And then we're going to see what kind of horrific monstrosity the moon has become this night. Oh, and I'm also gonna clean up this. Actually, it goes right into this, so... I don't mind. Hi! Portal block right in my base. Can you not? Thank you. Oh man, that does not look good. And then there's this again. I just cleared my inventory of that. That is not good. It was your fault. What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything. At least nothing I'm aware of. I see eyes. I see like an eye right there. I see maybe one right there, but definitely an eye right there. Great. It was your fault. What does that even mean? I'm not even sure what I did. Was me just playing on the world not a good idea? Was I perpetuating something beyond my mind's comprehension by playing on this world? Is that what I'm getting here? Oh, you wanna come inside? Okay. I don't blame you. I think I'm gonna start taking the animals inside. But I'm still not seeing anything that odd. Well, I mean, besides that, but... not really anything new. Like, these planes have stayed pretty quiet for the most part. I really wonder why it's trying to say it was my fault. What did I do? Or it's just trying to victim blame. Oh, it is now raining, which means that moon is now hidden from our sight, and I imagine I can't sleep through this. So... goody. We're going to try to sleep anyway. Wait a minute. You know what I'm noticing? There's no mobs. There are no hostile mobs in the vicinity. Unless I'm blind. No, there's nothing. There is nothing over here. It is completely empty and silent. Just the sounds of the rain to accompany us. Yeah, no. There's nothing even in the forest there. Something's very wrong. No! I did not expect that to spawn right behind me. Jeez, okay. I was like mid-speech when that happened. Sorry for the scream. Lightning just struck, but I don't know if it's a thunderstorm. Where did it go? Oh. Nice house. Is that on every single one of these? Oh. Interesting. There was 2 missing blocks there. Would that have been... I guess technically the explosion sound didn't have to be like a lightning bolt. It could have been like a normal TNT explosion. That would explain the missing blocks. Oh, my hunger just went to 0 again. Making me waste all my food here. Like, it is dead silent. There are definitely no hostile mobs spawning. And I think that might be the most unsettling part of this whole thing. I almost want to go underground, but that's probably not the greatest idea. And you know what? I'm actually going to try to sleep. I doubt it'll work. It will work. Interestingly enough, it will work. I wonder what happens if I were to play the disc in this jukebox. Yeah, nothing. Kinda figured. I don't think there's anything with those. Unless it's something with the ones in the null torture dimension. You know what? We're gonna actually test that. We are gonna head to the null torture dimension with one of these. I don't really need to put that away, but I'm putting all my stuff away just in case I don't get teleported to the right spot. But we are going to head into the null torture dimension, see if we can find one of those jukeboxes in its dimension. Here we go. Oh. I don't think this was the right dimension. I do believe this was the wrong dimension. And I can do this. There we go. Yeah, definitely not the dimension I was intending. Nothing happens there. What if I played all the discs? Did I not just put one in there? Wait, what? There we go. Oh dear god, that's cursed. Okay, we're running. Oh, there is a exit right here. Okay, this isn't the dimension I wanted to be in! Well, they're in all my levels again. I don't even know where that was. I didn't really pay attention to where I even spawned in the sky. I do believe my stuff is just in a completely random spot now. Oh, right here. Okay. Definitely did not want to lose the disc. I mean, I have, like, 2 more of them. But, like, how do I get to the other dimension? I want to get to the tunnel dimension. We are going to try this one over here real quick. Right. Here we go. Nope, it's just this place again. Man. And there's a random torch there, so I guess I've been in this spot before. I do wonder if we'll ever find our old cobblestone staircase again when I first came here. Oh, here's an exit. Let's see. Roll 1 if we drop from a high height, and roll 2 if we just spawn in our base. We did a 1! And at least it's over water, so... I don't know what the deal is with the tunnel dimensions is not wanting to spawn. I'm gonna try to go to the tunnel dimension one more time. Unless those ones just take me to the base dimension. I might know a way to get to the other place. Could be in there. Might be able to get into here. And this place might have a portal to the tunnel dimension. This is way too much effort just for this. Just for a stupid jukebox thing. It just took me back here again. But wait, I do believe we have found our old staircase. You're not doing it this time. I've played a few dropper maps in my life. Alright, so I don't know what the deal is with these portals and not wanting to take me to the tunnel place. Cool, so let's just take our stuff back now. We are once again at level 7. I really wish I could... Heard something weird behind me. But I mean, this is the broken script, so who knows? Weird sound probably was a weird sound. Oh, there goes my hunger again. Really likes to waste my, my food. I'm heading back underground again because I actually want to get some diamonds. At least just a few more, that way I can actually complete the set of full diamond. Even though it might not do anything, just to, just to have it, you know? Alright, we're gonna take these. And we are going to leave. Yeah, we're definitely gonna leave. That's definitely not a normal cave sound. Alright, we have returned, and it is time to make full diamond armor. And would you look at that? Full diamond armor has been acquired. We can put this old set in here now. We have 2 diamonds to spare. Nice. Now that we've acquired full diamond armor, I'm not really sure what else to do in this world, honestly. Like, obviously we can furnish this house, but I think the last thing we shall do in this episode is see what this next moon will look like. Unless, of course, it starts raining again. Maybe one thing we can do while we wait is get some more cobblestone to just kind of make the wall a little taller. I'll be right back. Oh, I just happened to look up and here comes the water. But that would have been so confusing if I didn't look up there. It would have been washed over the side here. Man, this world is just unrecognizable. Well, at least this place. There's just things all over the sky, water columns everywhere. And there's just random structures. These fractured bits of another world. Just everywhere in our world. I do have to wonder just how many more nights do we have left? With the way the moon is going, it definitely makes me curious. We might not have much time. Another one of these obstruction houses too, like, there's nothing at the back of it either. Don't know what it means. Oh yeah, there's also this cave over here. Okay. You just happen to be in the right spot to scare the daylights out of me. Look at all the coal in here, though. I didn't have to go far to get a lot of coal. Man, ever since the first circuit encounter, I just do not trust caves anymore. Do not trust that they will remain safe. Right, the night should be approaching very shortly. Yes, it is. Let's have a look at what's happened to the moon after 2 nights. Not this one, but 2 nights. It does not look good already. And I haven't even really, like, actually seen it yet. Oh my. What even is that? Just a white flash across that red abyss. Did not expect to see such colors. Is that a fragment of the moon, or...? No, because those fragments weren't even that light. Something is definitely wrong still. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. Looks like there's hostile mobs during this night, which is interesting. How are our pets doing? You guys are doing fine. Blissfully unaware of what's in the sky. I just keep wondering, what's emerging from that spot? Like, and is it a portal? Is it just something that was inside of the moon just hatching? Was the moon basically an egg? And I think I see a far away over there. But was the moon basically like an egg for whatever this is? Why are you looking at me? Let's see what happens if we try to sleep again. It'll work. Kinda surprised that I can still sleep. Like, oh yeah, it might just be an eldritch horror outside in the sky, but yeah, this is totally a good time to sleep. Also, can you see me? Interesting that that's also a sign. And wasn't there also a sign over here that said, I need your help? Yeah. I do wonder who exactly needs help. There's another water column over there. Alright, everybody, that is going to wrap up this episode of Minecraft The Broken Script. And it is really starting to unravel now. The moon has become something truly extraordinary. I don't know how else to describe it, other than some dark monstrosity has emerged from once our moon. I really hope that you guys are still enjoying the series, and I'm not gonna lie, I kinda have run out of ideas for builds in this world, so this episode was mostly just me trying to further progress the day counter, just to see what the moon would do. And I hope you guys didn't mind that. A lot has happened, and yeah, I'm very curious to see where this moon thing I'm curious to see where it goes, because I'm willing to bet that this is going to lead to something very dark and very sinister. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you gave a like and subscribed. It helps out the channel a lot, and I love to see the number grow. But of course, every YouTuber says the thing, and you're not legally obligated to do so. So do as you please. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode of The Broken Script. Have a good one, y'all.